We back with another one, man. Y'all seen the motherfucking thumbnail, man. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna jump right into it.
They're asking for help from the community trying to solve this case in which a 15-year-old was murdered in Palm Beach County. PBSO says Ivan Torres, who was from the Lake Worth area, was shot at Afrin Park on October 10th. If you know anything about a suspect or a motive in this case, or any information at all that could help investigators, you're asked to call PBSO or Crime Stoppers.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Crime Circus. My name's Drip Drop, and I'll be your host.
And shout out to the boy Crown Circus, the boy Drip Drop. And even though that last video you did about that boy, I ain't really agree with you on that, but I still fuck with your channel.
As always, this is the greatest crime show on planet Earth. Anyways, first and foremost,
Now, all that greatest crime show on planet Earth shit, I don't know, you know what I'm saying?
shout out to the Roma Army, Daylight Disinfectant, and Mark Wiley. I appreciate your support, and the rest of my circus fam, donators, supporters, people that leave cheerful, positive comments, thank you. And if you're watching this video right now, I hope this video brightens up your day and it makes you smile, because smiling's always good. This is a gang-related police interview involving 3 teenagers. You see, 3 boys were arrested for the murder of a 15-year-old boy and the attempted murder of another teenager at a local park. The interview I present to you today is the interview with an 18-year-old that scheduled a meeting between homicide detectives and his attorney at his attorney's office. Apparently, this murder and attempted murder happened because of Instagram beef. One of the teenagers involved was getting really upset with what another teenager was sending him on Instagram. He lost his cool, and apparently he went down to the park to confront this other teenager. That's where some of these gangs are communicating with each other. On Instagram, sending each other bad pictures to kill for, apparently. Now, there's quite a few redactions throughout this video where the volume goes silent, but only silent for a second, and only when the victims' names are mentioned, even though the news reports already reported who the victims were. But this is how I obtained the video. If you like this video, you might want to consider helping support this channel, either through membership or Patreon. I appreciate it. If not, no worries. Please make sure you're subscribed to Crime Circus, smash the like button, and now let's jump right into this video and see what this teenage boy has to say for himself.
So apparently, to give you a little insight, apparently they had to exchange some words over Instagram. He went and got 2 of his guys. They met in the park, and somebody ended up dead. You know what I'm saying? So he set up an interview with the detectives with his lawyer. So I think he finna down and tell on himself. I don't know what he finna do, but we finna see.
Detective Ashton, 9650 Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office, case number 20-115478. It's Wednesday, February 3rd, 2021, 5:11 p.m. We are at
1555 Palm Beach Lakes Suite.
we were invited, I have here with me Detective Piachuk, and we were invited here by Attorney Jason Weiss in reference to his client Kevin Nieves.
What happened to sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me? What happened to that? What happened to that? Why everybody dying over words nowadays? Why everybody so emotional? You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers say, fuck you, nigga. I gotta kill you for that. Nah, bro, let that shit go, bro. Walk away, go home, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just go home. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta kill a motherfucker because they said fuck you or you a bitch or whatever the case may be. Like, that's really what's wrong with motherfuckers right now. Like, we motherfuckers out here dying for nothing over Instagram comments and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Who would like to provide a statement in regards to the homicide on October 10th?
Yes, ma'am.
Your Honor.
Thank you, sir.
All right, Kevin, thanks for coming in and contacting us. We're just going to go over a few things real quick before we get started, okay? And you let me...
Well, just fight. You know what I'm saying? But nowadays, nobody fighting, so it's like, if I call you a bitch-ass nigga, you then, you know, if you see me, you know it's just straight gunplay, because niggas ain't fighting no more, because anybody want to take no L, so it's like, You know what I'm saying? The whole sticks and stones may break my bones, words never hurt me shit. Like, yeah, that shit apply. But it's like nowadays, like, if a nigga say some words that hurt you, you want to get down with them, ain't no getting down. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you then just gotta let that shit go. You gotta then just go home. If a nigga say, yeah, you's a bitch or whatever, you then just gotta get away from that shit. Just remove yourself from the situation. Cause the shit gonna turn deadly.
You know, if you have any questions, okay?
Of course.
You have here Jason Weiss, who's your attorney. And to be clear for the record, you contacted, through Mr. Weiss, you had contacted us to invite us here today to speak with us, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, and just to
Hey, y'all like this video and hit that bell notification so every time I go live, y'all get a notification sent out, you know what I'm saying? So I ain't gotta send that shit through text messages and shit.
do me a favor and speak up and be clear, okay?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna read you
I ain't gotta spam everybody motherfucking text messages and shit.
It's called Miranda warnings.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go slow. If you have any questions on anything I read you, stop me, ask me the questions, and if you don't understand something, stop me and make that clear and I'll clarify it for you, okay? Again, you're not in custody, but we want to make sure you're aware of this. You have the right to remain silent and not answer any questions. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Any statement you make must be freely and voluntarily given. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
You have the right to the presence and representation of a lawyer of your choice before you make any statement and during any questioning. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
If you cannot afford a lawyer, you're entitled to the presence and representation of a court-appointed lawyer before you make any statement and during...
My thing is too is like, okay, if you coming down here with a lawyer, that means you must be giving an official statement. So I just wonder what his statement gonna be. Is he really gonna come down here and incriminate himself in front of his lawyer? I know his lawyer know better than that, than to have him come in there and say something that might incriminate himself. Because they reading him his rights right now. You know what I'm saying? So once they get to reading your rights, anything you say will be used against you in the court of motherfucking law, boy. So once they read you the rights, you know what I'm saying? You know, they really ain't supposed to be in that bitch talking anyway. Once they read you the rights, you know what I'm saying?
any questioning. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
If at any time during the interview you don't wish to answer any questions, you're privileged to remain silent. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
I can make no threats or promises to induce you to make a statement. This must be of your own free will. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Any statement can and will be used against you in a court of law. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do you have any questions about anything I read?
No, sir.
And you fully understand it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, perfect. Just do me a favor, sign right there, and I'll give you the date and time, okay?
And one thing too, like, let's say you get arrested for some shit. You go in there, you say, oh, I don't want to talk without a lawyer. They might tell you, okay, we got a lawyer for you. We go get one for you. No, you don't do that. You don't talk without your paid lawyer. You don't never go in there and let them give you a lawyer, let them tell you we're going to bring somebody in and all that. No. And really, if anything go down, you're supposed to wait at least 2 days before you even give an official statement. You know what I'm saying? Because your brain is still like just all over the place, adrenaline and all that shit. So if anything ever go down, you're supposed to wait 2 days before you get your official statement. You know what I'm saying? So you can have a clear mind about what you know what I'm saying, what went on and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because that's going to be your story. And you got to run with that. You know what I'm saying? So anything go down, ask for a lawyer, pay for a lawyer. Don't get no statement for at least 2 or 3 days. You know what I'm saying?
Date is going to be February 3rd, 2021.
So I guess this is his official statement, you know what I'm saying? I guess this is probably a couple days later, or however long later it was, you know what I'm saying?
3-day performance.
And the time is 5:13 p.m. Thank you. So real quick, Kevin, spell your entire name out for me, because I know you have like a middle name or something like that as well.
It's Kevin Xavier Davis Martinez
Kevin Xavier.
with an X.
Okay.
Yes, Martinez.
What's after Xavier?
Nieves.
Nieves Martinez.
M-I-E.
I got it. And then Martinez.
Yeah.
Okay. And your phone number?
562. 561 562.
56207.
Yes, sir.
And that's the same number you provided the other day? Okay. All right, Kevin, so raise your right hand for me. You swear and affirm everything we're gonna talk about is the truth?
Yes, sir.
You can put your hand down? And that phone number is the truth as well?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So obviously, you know why we're here.
Yes, sir.
It's in reference to the homicide that occurred October 10th,
Yes, sir.
2020 at Afron Park
Yes, sir.
on 4777 Serafika. So let's start from the beginning and just tell us exactly what happened that day. And then we can fill in the gaps. I'm sure you have a lot of questions for me. You probably wonder what I know. And I'm sure you have a ton of questions for me.
Look, my first question, even really, I mean, I'm pretty sure he already know what he down there for, but my first question is, am I being charged with murder? You know what I'm saying? Am I being charged with murder? Y'all charging me with murder? Alright, well then, you know, I really don't even want to give no statement there. I don't even really want to know. We just go to court, you know what I'm saying? I don't even, the statement is, I don't know what happened. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what happened. I don't know what went down. You know what I'm saying? You know, it depends on, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what went down. I mean, y'all think I did it though? We got to figure this out, you know what I'm saying? Because I ain't pulled no trigger, you know what I'm saying? I ain't did that, you know what I'm saying? That wasn't me. I got the wrong guy, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know it was 3 of them, so, you know, it's a lot of different circumstances. Motherfuckers probably talking, whatever, but my stance is, man, I don't really know what y'all talking about right now. Like, am I being charged with murder? Y'all charging me with, so that means my statement don't even matter really. Because my statement ain't gonna get that charge lifted. You know what I'm saying? So we might as well just go to court, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even really want to give a statement. Like, I don't know what happened. You know what I'm saying? I really don't know what happened. I know I ain't pulled no trigger though. So I know y'all wrong about that. So we can go, you know what I'm saying? We can, you know?
So let's start with your statements, and I'll try to fill in the gaps if you have any questions or anything like that.
So I sat down with my mom, and I went through her phone to see what I was doing that day. So
Did he just say, I sat down with my mom and I went through her phone to see what I was doing that day? Excuse me. Huh? This is a very important day. You don't know what you did? Red flag number 1. You know what I'm saying?
4 to 11, that's the time zone. Because 4 to 11 I got home. 4 is when I was asking her if I could take the car.
Okay. So at about 4 p.m. you asked your mom to borrow her car.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of car would that have been?
Jeep.
What color?
Gray.
Okay.
What style Jeep? Wrangler.
And what happened when you asked her that?
She's should I say why I asked her for?
Sure, go ahead.
I asked her.
The man say, should I say why I asked her for the car? Why is you volunteering information that's not asked of you? Man, listen, man, bro, listen, man. You in the wrong business, man. You know what I'm saying? You want to be a gang member. You want to go slide with your homies and go drop motherfuckers who talk crazy on Instagram. But you want to get in this motherfucking interrogation room and volunteer information and all this other shit, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, you little boys out here that's playing gangster, playing gang bang member, and playing all this other shit. Y'all on a fast track to prison, bro. Cause y'all don't know shit. Like, y'all don't, like dude said in the other video, you ain't got the smarts to fuck with them people. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got the smarts to sit in that room and fuck with them people. You know what I'm saying? So when you out here doing all this shit in the street, man, you better know that for real.
If I can use a Jeep so I can go to pick up my girlfriend to go to Sato's.
Okay.
And this was on a Saturday, because when we were here last time, or not here, but at home, you said it might have been a Monday or something like that, and that's kind of what threw me off a little bit.
Okay.
It was a Saturday.
Okay.
Or Saturday, yeah.
Okay.
So, I asked if I could go to Sato's. Sat home for a little bit, until she asked, because I had texted her through phone message. And then I went to go pick up my girlfriend,
Who's your girlfriend?
Tatiana.
What's her full name?
Tatiana Lee Gonzalez.
Okay. And where does she live?
She lives with her dad. It's on Crest Haven in Jog.
Okay.
Crest Haven Jog.
Okay.
And I went to go pick her up. This is where I kind of like lose track of time, because I wasn't really like paying. It was just arguments. So we had gone to Sato's. We were literally just trying to get in, and we had a waiting time. So that's when we sat outside, started just talking and stuff. And I had went through her phone, and I had found something that I didn't like, and we started arguing.
So he going to pick his girl up to go through her phone and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. To me, like, man, like going through your girl phone, like, that shit lame activity to me. Like, to me, that shit lame. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, like, I ain't going through no girl phone, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not finna do that, bro. I ain't got time for it, bro. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got time to be. No, bro. I ain't finna do that, bro. I got other shit I gotta worry about. I got other shit I gotta do, bro. I ain't got time to be. No, bro. I'm straight, bro. I mind my business, bro. You know what I'm saying? I mind mine, bro. Just mind yours, though, too. You feel me? I mind mine.
It's okay.
When we started arguing, I had we like basically broke up at the spot, really.
Okay.
But like, I don't know, I just kind of like felt bad leaving her there.
Okay.
So like multiple times I left to just clear my mind, literally drive around. And then when I had seen on her story that her phone was dying and that she needed a ride, that's when I had came back and I told her we're going home.
Look, he said he seen her phone was on and see she needed a ride. She must have put on social media, I need a ride. He go, oh shit! He already know it. It's a nigga finna come get her. He say, what? You need a ride? You just broke up with her. What you rushing back to go give her a ride for? No, let him give her a ride. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just broke up. You know what I'm saying? Let her, you know? You want to run back and no, wait, come on, get in the car. We're going home. I mean, Aria, you know, if that's what you want to do, cool, but what's all the extra shit pulling off? That's what I'm saying. You done went through her phone and all that shit just for you to say, come get in the car, we going home. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck is all that shit for, bro? You might as well just never went through the phone and just keep it pushing. You might as well just keep it pushing. Like, fuck you going through the phone for? Y'all could have had a good day. Now y'all done argued and broke up and all that shit just for you to double back on and say, get in the car, we going home. Why you doing all that? Come on, man.
Okay. Which Sato's did you guys go to?
The one in Wellington.
Wellington. Okay, so at some point around 4 p.m., you asked to borrow your mom's car to the Great Jeep. She said yes.
Mm-hmm.
You and Tatiana went to Sato's in Wellington. You had a nice dinner.
No.
Did you not? Did
No,
you didn't get to
go in.
Okay, so you tried to go in,
Yeah.
and at some point before even going into Sato's, you guys.
Yeah, we just got put it down on the list so we
Gotcha.
can wait, and it was like 40 minutes.
Yeah.
So it's enough time for an argument.
Yeah, for sure.
It's just, yeah.
I get that. So what happened after that?
After that, I had picked her up, and we kind of started making up, because it's just, I love her, you know what I mean? And we just try to make up.
He said, cause I love her, you know what I mean? That's what I'm saying, like, if you doing that, what's the point of, you know, but hey, man.
And then I had received a call from Lewis.
Okay.
And then
Around what time?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. You see how it go? look, I got a call from Lewis. Yeah, this what it's finna get. This what he finna get into details about what happened. You know what I'm saying? Basically telling, snitching. You know what I'm saying? But he a member though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Yeah.
Honestly, I couldn't give you an estimate. I wouldn't want to lie to you.
Okay. Do you remember approximately?
I think it was like sometime, I want to say after 6.
Okay.
Definitely after 7, I think.
Okay. After 7 p.m., you received a call from Lewis?
I think so. It was dark out already.
Okay,
I know that
that's
for
fine.
a fact. I know that for a fact. It was dark out.
Okay.
So that's when I went to go pick up Lewis. And Lewis had told me that he needed to go somewhere.
What did Lewis tell you on the phone call?
He just said, come pick me up, and then something else. But like the only part that I remember was ops.
So he said, come pick me up and mention something about ops.
Mm-hmm.
And what does ops mean to you?
To me?
Yeah.
I mean, generally just mean opposition.
Okay, and what's opposition mean to you?
Anyone or anything that's against you, I guess.
Okay. Who do you guys use to refer to as ops?
I never really referred to it as anyone as op personally.
Come on, man, bro. Cut it out, bro. Cut it out, man. Your homie called you and said the ops, bro. He ain't just call you for no reason, bro. Come on, man. No, you didn't sat in here and came here and telling on Lewis. So yeah, don't try to, yeah, bro.
You know, I try to stay away from everything. But
how you trying to stay away from everything, but you go get Lewis to go slide on the ops? Come on, bro. Get the fuck out of here, man. Your ass a rat, bro. Your ass the same motherfucker who want to be with the shit, but when the shit go down, you want to tell on everybody.
I wouldn't be.
Like, shit, wow.
one of the names that you had told me.
I'm sorry?
One of the names that you had told me.
Okay.
And it was
Okay.
Yeah.
So he told you, come pick me up, mention something about ops, and...
No, he didn't mention anything.
So they saying the dude name who died. That's what they saying right now. So he's saying something about, he told me, they asked him, who do y'all refer as ops? He's like, I don't really get in that, but they op is the dude who died type thing. You know what I'm saying? That's when the police officer, he called you and said this and that. He mentioned, they bleeped out his name. He like, nah, he ain't mentioned bleep type, you know?
Okay, then what is the reference you're making?
Oh, no, I'm just saying, like, you know, you had asked me, you know, who are you guys?
Oh, okay, so one of the oppositions or ops for you guys is...
Yeah.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying, bro? This man's a fucking bozo, a fucking, you know? He just said, I ain't into that op shit. I don't got no ops. But now he's saying one of our ops is this dude, though. Come on, bro. Like, is you a gang? Is you actively gang member? Or is you not? Because it sounds like you down there semi trying to, like, you telling really you a fucking rat. So it's like, you might well just, bro, you might well just go in that bitch and just stop beating around the bush, bro, and just give it up, bro. Because you going to give it up anyway. So don't waste everybody fucking time sitting in there trying to pull it out of you if your bitch ass going to give it up anyway. You feel me? Go ahead, give it up, nigga. Go ahead. That's what happened. Oh, I picked him up. Yeah, do all that. Yeah, you might well go ahead and do all that, because that's really what you want to do anyway, but you trying to play that little I'm still a gang role, and you're going to go down, you're going to go to prison for that. You might get a little less time because you telling on everybody, but at the same time, you know, it is what it is, though.
I gotcha. Tell me a little bit about that. About bringing it off to you guys, what has caused that. Tell me a little about the issues you guys have.
Personally, I don't, like I said, I don't go down to Lake Worth that often. If I do, it was just to see, like, Lewis's kid.
Okay.
And stuff like that, or my girlfriend, she lives there. And then
So that means you go down there a lot then. Your girlfriend stay down there and Lewis, your homie kids stay down there. Come on, bro. You down there more than you probably at the crib.
Like my grandma and people. But I don't know where it started from. But I can have an assumption because I know, and this is like things that I just kind of had to puzzle together because no one's really talking to me. You know what I mean? So
Nobody really talking to me, but they call your phone when they ready to go burn them up down. So what you is then? You the send off man? You the goofy? What you is then? You the goofy? We go pull this mission in your car, and we just hope you go down for it, keep it real, or don't tell on us or something. Cause that's never how it go. So really, what it was is you were active. You were an active member. Your homie called you to pull up on him because he said, dude and them talking shit. I'm finna go pull down on him, and yeah. And you pulled up on him and took him over there, bro. And now you in this motherfucker telling. Bro, you might well, what the fuck is this statement for? What your lawyer got you down here for? Your lawyer probably telling you to tell. That's what it is. Your lawyer telling you to tell. Your lawyer telling you to get this statement up and tell. You know what I'm saying? That's what this is. His lawyer telling him to tell.
Louis used to date one of his ex-girlfriends.
Okay.
And her name's Maya. That's how I know.
Okay.
Because my girlfriend was friends with that girl.
Louis used to one of exes?
Yeah, I think so. But this was like 2 years back.
Okay.
Yeah. Or like a year back. Like
okay.
10th grade. So, what's the question?
Tell me a little about the ops.
Okay.
Look, he's finna get to go sold. He's finna get to tell him everything. He's sold. Wait, hold on. He ain't ask me shit. Wait, what's that? He's so ready to just tell. Hold on. Wait, what's the question? This is what happened. So Lewis used to date. Lewis dates his ex-girlfriend for 2 years or whatever. And wait, hold on, wait, what's that? Nah, ain't no question. Keep talking,
He, I don't want to say he texted me because I've never, seen him text me or anything. And I haven't texted him. We don't have any conversations. That's why when you asked me about the names, I couldn't come up on the spot and, tell you what it was because I really didn't know. I really needed to just process everything and, But, I think they got into a few fights or something like that.
Who's they?
Huh?
Who's they?
Lewis and his friends.
Okay.
And then, and I guess his friends.
You Lewis friend too, though. So what you mean? Now the text back gonna ask him, have you ever fought with him? You know what I'm saying? That'd be the next question. Have you ever fought against dude and them? You know what I'm saying? Because you said that was y'all ops. You know what I'm saying? So have you ever fought with them? Oh, yeah? So, you got a little motive to want to go, yeah.
What group is his friends affiliated with?
I'm pretty sure it was BOE or something like that.
And what's that stand for?
I want to say Brothers Over Everything.
Okay. And what group are you and your friends affiliated with?
Affiliated with? I'm not affiliated with anything, but if you were to...
Bro, he's a fucking bozo. He said, what group was doing them? He said they BOE, Brothers Over Everything. He said, what y'all is? I'm not affiliated with him, but Lewis and them, he finna tell him what Lewis and them is. Bro, you friends with Lewis and them. How is you not affiliated? You're a fucking bozo. You're a fucking bozo, a little boy. Little boy trying to play tough, play gangster. What's causing all these little boys that want to go play gangster, want to start up groups, and want to be ganged out? We BOE. We BOE. We BOE, Brothers Over here. We BOE. Oh, no, we did. Oh, fuck y'all. You fucking my girl. Fuck you. Oh, we a fight. Now one of them get a gun. Yeah, it's time to really snap this gang banging shit now. You feel me? Now one of them get a gun, and now this what happened. Nigga end up in the interrogation room telling on everybody. Because he thought he was just wanted to be a gang member.
You know, generalize, I guess, which is what you have to do. OTF or Crips.
OTF or Crips. So y'all some Crips. You know what I'm saying? They some Bloods. Then y'all some fake Crips and they some fake Bloods. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I ain't gonna say fake blood because they ain't claiming blood. They said brothers of everything, but you know the blood brother. But y'all some Crips. Y'all some OTF Crips. You know what I'm saying? Now look, I don't know nothing about them. You know what I'm saying? It's funny to me because I'm in Chicago. You know what I'm saying? I know of OTF. And I know about Crips that's in LA, you know what I'm saying? Crips and shit, but OTF Crips? I mean, now look, it might be some OTF Crips now. Don't get me wrong now, but these little boys, you know what I'm saying? But these are OTF Crip shorties. You know what I'm saying? That's what this is. They ain't make it through. You know? This what's going on.
Isn't OTF separate from Crips?
Yeah, OTF is just a family thing.
And who's a member of that?
See, the detective's smart. He already know about that gang shit. He know about the OTF shit. He know about that Crip shit. So he say, hold on, isn't OTF separate from Crips? Yeah, OTF just a family thing. He telling on everything, bro. I'm gonna rewind that so y'all can hear what he just said and all the information he just gave up though. Rewind that a little bit for y'all.
Affiliated with? I'm not affiliated with anything.
So y'all can hear what he told about the dude who died, what he's affiliated with.
I think they got into a few fights or something like that.
Who's they?
Huh?
Who's they?
Lewis and his friends.
Okay.
And then and I guess his friends.
What group is his friends affiliated with?
I'm pretty sure it was like BOE or something like that.
And what's that?
He know for a fact. I'm pretty sure it was like. See, he just asked him what group was the dude who died, friends. See, they blanking out the dude who died name because he a minor. Shit. Either he a minor or they just don't say nobody's name who died. No, that ain't true because I done heard them say motherfucker's name before, but I think because he a minor though. You know what I'm saying? But they get to asking him what he affiliated with. I'm pretty sure it's BOE. He know, bro, because you into it with him. You know what gang he in because you and your homies into it with him. And you in this police interrogation shit telling on everybody. You telling what y'all is, you telling what they is, you telling what the beef about. You know what I'm saying? So if any more smoke come behind this shit, the police gonna be all over it. It's gonna be easy. Because they got a confidential informant down there. You know what I'm saying? This down there what he finna be. They gonna make him one of the biggest Crips where he at. So he can just be an informant. Yeah, that's what they gonna do for him. They gonna make sure he be a big Crip. A big OTF Crip. Yeah, they gonna make sure he be a big OTF Crip. Wherever he at. And he gonna be the big informant for the department. You know what I'm saying? He gonna get all the young guys locked up and sent up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what they do. Let him go out and get dirty. You know what I'm saying? Let him go out and get away with shit. You know what I'm saying? Build his name up. Make him the big Crip. You know what I'm saying? Then he can just start telling on everybody. You know what I'm saying? That's what they gonna do. That's what I feel like.
Stand for?
Well, if they ain't gonna do that with him, they done done that before.
I want to say brothers over everything.
Okay. And what group are you and your friends affiliated with?
Affiliated with? I'm not affiliated with anything, but if you were to generalize, I guess, which is what you have to do, OTF or Crips.
Isn't OTF separate from Crips?
Yeah, OTF is just a family thing.
And who's a member of that with you guys?
It was literally anybody that just grew up with us.
Okay.
Yeah. So it was like,
He said, who's a member that with you guys? He answered that. He's supposed to say, I'm not a member. You know, I'm Bozo though. You know what I'm saying? Little boy. You know what I'm saying?
literally just friend things.
And that stands for only the family?
Yeah.
And are you a part of that? Okay. Who is?
How do I say this?
You just said anybody that grew up with y'all is a part of it. Now you saying you not a part of it. Come on, bro, you full of shit, bro. You lying, but you telling. You trying to make sure you keep yourself far away from it, but you willing to put all the guys under the bus though. Like, bro, you the that's scum activity, man. For real.
I visually, I haven't seen anyone like take, you know, what's the word? How to explain this? I'm trying to like explain it.
Man, a scum dog millionaire, man.
They try to like join, I guess. Like I've never heard anyone say, "Oh, I want to join." You know what I mean? It was more of like, if you hung out with us, then you probably be around us.
So if you hang out with us, then you can be around us. Yeah, that's why motherfuckers get told on and that's why, because you can just hang around and be with it. You know what I'm saying?
You say us, so I'm assuming you affiliate yourself with the group.
No, I mean I hung around with them back in high school. I'm still in high school, yeah.
Okay. So you affiliate with.
I hang around with them back in high school. You still in high school, so that means you hang around with them now. So you and me and you, come on, bro. If you gonna tell, nigga, go in there, tell. Fuck, nigga, if you gonna tell, nigga, you gonna, but you wanna say, you wanna try to wiggle your way out of it. You know what I'm saying? No. Cause at the end of the day, they know what the fuck going on. You're not smart enough to sit in that room with them and outsmart them, boy. You know what I'm saying? I told you that already. You feel me? So it's like, for you to sit here and feel like you can distance yourself from the gang, like, come on, bro. Nah, bro.
The group.
Yeah, I hung around with them.
Do you have any tattoos?
No, sir.
Oh, do you have tattoos or anything?
Nope.
And then the Crips that you were talking about, what's the set name for that? Because I know it's not Crips. Neighborhood what?
60s.
Neighborhood rolling 60s or just 60s?
Rolling 60s, I think.
Come on, bro. Y'all claiming neighborhood, rolling 60s, OTF. You know what I'm saying? Like, that show you how much the gang shit be popularized and make little kids want to be that shit. You know what I'm saying? They want to be OTF and they want to be neighborhood 60 Crip. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn. Like, y'all just want to be like, it's like, it's like, that shit kind of fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Then y'all end up in this position where y'all in interrogation rooms, you telling on everybody. Now everybody finna go to jail because y'all want to be OTF and rolling 60. You know what I'm saying? This shit crazy, man, when you think about this shit, man. This shit crazy.
Okay. And who's in charge of that?
I want to say Louis.
Louis who?
Louis Cardillo.
Damn. That ain't take long. Who in charge of that? Louis? Yeah, Louis the top guy of the OTF rolling 60 Crips. Yep. Louis the leader. He runs everything. Gave him the first name and last name. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Yeah.
Are you a part of that? Do you hang out with? I mean, do you is it the same thing for you? You associate with people from with those groups?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just hang around with them.
Is it neighborhood?
Come on, man. You hang around. If you hang around that, you that. You know what I'm saying?
Rolling 60s or just the standard 60s?
His neighborhood 60s. Neighborhood, yes.
So it is rolling.
Neighborhood roll. Yeah, neighborhood
And
roll.
you just associate with them?
Yeah.
And Louis Cadillo is in charge of the neighborhood rolling 60s?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay, what about the OTF? Who's in charge of that?
Like I said, that's why I didn't like, because there's no structure to it. There's no, like, it's not really a gang at all.
But the neighborhood rolling 60s there.
Oh, yeah. I mean, if you know Crips and Bloods, you know that it's a game, so.
Okay. And the neighborhood rolling 60s is a side of the Crips?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying, bro. The game's been so popularized where these little boys want to be that shit so bad that these little boys said, we neighborhood rolling 60 OTF Crips. And other little boys said, we brothers over everything. And they beefing and fighting. And then finna start shooting. Finna start shooting and recruiting. You know what I'm saying? And these ain't nothing but a bunch of dumbass little boys.
Okay. So basically, your understanding is there's a gentleman named. Do you know his last name? Do you know his Instagram?
I wanted to speak about that. Right. Okay. So there has been like people like following me on Instagram and stuff like that prior to even like a situation happening, and like I didn't like I never associated myself with it because I never got a text or anything like, you know, oh, you did this or you like that or you know that and that. I never like got a threat personally, but I have been told that they have named me because of I associate with Lewis.
Okay.
Mhm.
Do you know Instagram?
No.
Does it?
It's like, I think it's like something like I want to say it was like unknown something, but that's all I know really.
Not Pop Out or anything? Does that ring a bell? Pop Out something?
I've heard that before, but I haven't like.
You're not sure?
No.
Okay. Alright, so let's continue on for that day. So you know, you associate with people from OTF and Neighborhood Rolling 60s. Louis Padillo is in charge of that. And then his group are part of BOE.
Mhm.
Let's continue with that day. So you get a call from Louis that evening, and he says to you, come pick me up, mention something about ops, which you recognize to be opposition. Do you recall specifically what he said? Like, can you put that into some context?
No, I had to talk to him with him about it. Because this is like what's important. I don't like, he didn't say anything that will like indicate we're gonna shoot someone. You know what I mean? Like, he didn't indicate anything about we're gonna go like get into violence.
Okay.
Most like he did was like
Called you about the ops,
that I
bro.
need.
How you gonna say he ain't called me about violence, but he called me about the ops? If he called you about the ops and you picked him up, what's coming next?
Somewhere, and then like when I had picked him up, it wasn't just me and my girlfriend in the car. It was him and I think it was like his godbrother. That's what it.
Okay, we'll get to that. Are you able to put any context to that phone conversation other than come pick me up in ops? Can you tell us a sentence that he said, anything like that? Can you summarize what he said when he called you? Because you guys had a phone conversation.
Yeah. Just trying to think about it. I think he may have said something about someone being.
Man, this little boy telling on everybody. You know what I'm saying?
In somewhere.
Okay, tell me about that.
So then, yeah, I guess. Well, not I guess. He said something about the ops being somewhere where they stay at.
Did he say where?
No.
And then what did you say?
And I said, okay.
You said, come on, where you at? I'm gonna come get you. That's what you said. Now you want to come in and tell him. These little boys crazy, man.
And what did he say you guys are gonna do?
He didn't elaborate on that.
So he just said, come pick me up.
Mhm.
A location where he said
That
the
people might
ops
be that. Yeah.
are, which you recognize ops to be the opposition. Did he mention anyone by name?
No.
Okay. And so you traveled with
Mhm.
Tatiana Gonzalez to where he told you?
Yeah.
And where was that?
Boy.
Okay, where was that?
When?
Yeah, where, like, what was the location?
It was in Boynton. It was at his big mom's house.
At 1-2 Tulip?
Is that?
Is that the, is it
It's like-
Mr. Panetta's or Mrs. Panetta's
There's
residence?
like a gas station on the corner. Like
Okay.
it's I think it's Circle K.
Okay, I'm sure we can elaborate on that. I think it's 1-2. Is it the Tulip? Is it the address on Tulip Drive or Tulip Avenue, Tulip in Boynton?
Yeah. Okay.
It
Yes.
is.
No, I had it confused with a Spanish road address. What's the address?
1-2 Tulip, I think it is. Let me verify. I can tell you right now.
Tulip Street.
Yeah. In Sandcastle.
Lakeford. No, it's in Boynton.
Right in Lakeford?
I think it would be Montana or
Seacrest,
something.
right?
Yeah.
I showed you a picture when you were.
Yeah.
I apologize. 3-1 Tulip Tree Drive.
3-1.
Tulip Tree Drive.
Close.
Does that sound right to you? 3-1 Tulip Tree
Mhm.
Drive.
Something like that.
And that's the residence where Stephanie lives, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Stephanie's his big insurance, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So you recall going to 3-1 Tulip 3 Drive to pick up Lewis?
Yeah.
Okay. And Detective Pychek's gonna show you a picture of 3-1 Tulip 3
Is there
Drive.
no premise? Okay.
If I can bring this up.
Yeah, no problem. No, I don't think that's
Hold on.
the house. What is it?
Is that it?
I don't think that's the house. I think it's hold on. I think it might be that one, but I don't think so because that's all the stuff in front of me. I've never seen that.
Well, this could be an old picture from.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's
I
what
can just show you a Google
hold on.
Maps.
Let me see the front house.
Go ahead.
Sorry.
Want to go back here?
Yeah. I think so. I think that is the old picture, but yeah, I'm pretty sure
That's an old picture.
Let me see it, Joe.
Yeah.
Oh, that's 101. Let me see. Okay, so
Yeah, go ahead.
All the houses look the same. I'm sorry.
This man leaning over. Yeah, that's it.
Like,
Yeah, that's
like,
it.
like
Pretty sure that's the one. Oh yeah,
this
yeah.
is an old
Yeah, that's
picture.
it.
I have a newer one.
Both of them
But
want to see
that's-
the phone, so he leaning on
that's
this way.
where you
Yeah,
want-
yeah, that's it.
My
Yeah,
picture's
yeah,
a little
yeah,
different.
yeah,
Can we
that's
just show it to him on the
it, that's
maps?
it,
Can you
yeah.
see it on the map and verify?
Full
Definitely.
blown telling.
Because the Google Map photos
No, I know,
houses
yeah.
are old.
Yeah, no
We just want to make sure we're talking about the same
Yeah, no.
geographic
Yeah, no problem.
So this is Seacrest,
Yeah, the racetrack. Sorry,
racetrack
yeah.
right there.
Okay, yeah,
Then if you go down Seacrest.
yeah. That's it.
And it's up. Okay.
Yeah,
So that's the house.
Right up. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so 3-1 Tulip Tree Drive is where you went to.
Yes, sir.
Do you have any doubt about that?
Any what?
Do you have any doubt about that?
Any doubt?
Are you 100%
Oh
certain?
no, I'm 100% sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And when you got to 3-1 Tulip Tree Drive, who was there?
The only person I can like describe or I can like name is Lewis, but his godbrother, I don't know his name. I know it's like it starts with a P or something like that, but I do not know his name like that because I don't hang around with his godbrother or whatever it is. And then
When you say god brother, is that the brother
Oh,
to the
Stephanie,
girl?
yeah.
Okay, so you're talking about Stephanie's
yeah,
brother.
yeah, Stephanie's brother.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what's Stephanie's last name?
I don't know that.
Okay.
But you said it. No?
I did. I just want to see if
Yeah,
you
no,
recall.
I don't know his last name.
Okay. So you got there, and Lewis and Stephanie, who is Lewis's girlfriend,
Mhm.
her brother was there.
Mhm.
And who else was there?
I don't know the other kids' names.
Tell the officer say the last name and then ask him. You know what I'm saying? That's what he's trying to make sure. Okay, catch him up on so many lies. You know what I'm saying?
But it was like pretty sure it was like 3 black boys.
You have no idea what their names
Nah,
are?
I never like met him before either.
What about social media?
No.
So it was Lewis, Stephanie's brother, and 3 black males.
Mhm.
And where were they? Were they waiting for you outside? Did you go in?
No, I had a knock on the door to ask him. Well, one of them was outside, and then I had knocked on the door so I could see if everybody else would come out. And that's when everybody.
Who was outside?
I think it was one of the black boys.
Okay, what was his name?
I don't know the names.
Okay. So eventually, at some point, everybody was outside.
Mm-hmm.
Who was armed?
Armed.
And again, just
No.
think about what you're gonna say because
Yeah.
we've interviewed a lot of other people who told us different things, and I don't say this to throw you or threaten you. I just want you to know it's out
I
there.
don't know. Yeah, it's out there.
So there's no discrepancies for us right now as far as what was seen and what occurred that night.
No. I'm giving you the whole truth.
Okay.
Armed, Lewis, and no, it was his godbrother. He had 2 guns.
I'm sorry.
His godbrother,
Okay.
he had 2 guns.
What about Lewis?
Lewis, no, he just passed them to him.
I'm sorry.
Lewis passed him, like the guns to him.
Okay. So did Lewis come out with both guns?
No.
Who came out with the guns?
The godbrother.
So then how did Lewis pass
Right.
it to the godbrother? The godbrother came out with
Well, no, in the house, yeah, they passed him, but when they come outside, the godbrother was on the gun.
Okay, so you went inside the residence.
No, I stayed outside.
Okay, from outside you
Yeah.
saw Lewis give 2 guns to the godbrother.
I'll give you a presentation. Okay, so right here there's a door for the laundry room. And right here there's a
He
door
giving
for the
presentations.
house. Right here there's a window, and you can see him.
Okay, so from the outside you saw Lewis
Mhm.
give the godbrother 2 guns, and the godbrother brought them out.
Yeah.
Okay. And who entered the vehicle with the guns? Did they each have a gun, or did the godbrother have
No,
both guns?
godbrother had both.
Okay. And what was the what did you say when you saw him with the guns?
I was like, what are you guys trying to do, really?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because it's very suspect that there's 3 people I don't know, and my girlfriend's here. Is not something I really want to be involved in. You child porn, like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But that was my thought process. I didn't really like speak on it.
Mm-hmm.
That was my error, but
So what did they say when you asked them about that?
they said it was nothing. You know? Like they just brushed it off.
And you just said okay?
Man, get the fuck
So-
out of here, man. So you went and got these dudes. You watched him pass around guns, and they got in your car, and you told me, I just said okay. So what, you just a hoe or what? What's going on?
So what was the conversation once they got in the car with the guns? Because there was conversation.
Like between me and them.
I'm just gonna
So
tell you
you
there was
know?
conversation in the car. So what was said once they entered the car with the guns?
Where do y'all want to go? I'm trying to like remember word for word. I'm not trying to, say anything
Sure.
or hide anything.
Sure.
Like everything.
And if you don't remember
They
word
went
for
and
word,
got
you
in
can
the
just
car
give a
with the hammers.
synopsis, which means like a summary version of what you
Feel
did.
me?
Um,
They went in that bitch like this,
I remember there was a girl
sticked
outside,
up.
and she had asked,
Where y'all want to go?
and I used like, and
I thought you said it was only 3 black males.
no, that's the people that got in the car, but there was a girl in the house.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so what was the conversation in the vehicle once they entered?
Hey, those fake prop guns, by the way.
One of them was showing his phone to the other, like if they were texting somebody.
Get your concealed and
Who's
carry
your-
license, man.
Lewis.
Let's pause. You feel me for a second? Yes, I show my weapons because I got concealed and carrying for it. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you get your shit together, man.
And his godbrother. They were like showing each other their phones as if they were texting somebody. Don't know who they were texting.
And what were they saying?
On the lines of they're there.
Who said that?
I don't remember if it was Lewis or his godbrother, but I think it was his godbrother.
Okay, and where did they say there is? What was that location?
They didn't give us a specific location. Like they didn't like point it out.
Where you go then?
They said a park, but they didn't like. That's it.
What part? I know you're familiar with that park.
The park, yeah. Now it turns into I won't say Bryant Park. I don't know what.
It wasn't Bryant
No,
Park.
what's the name of the park?
Where the homicide happened?
Yeah.
You don't remember?
No, I don't remember.
Afron Park?
Akron Park, yeah.
Is that what they said?
Yeah.
Okay. So they said they're there and they described
See, he didn't want to go because he didn't want to act like he knew where to go. Because he knew where to go. He trying to distance himself. He gonna go down with them.
that location to be Afron Park.
Mhm.
And what did they say about them being there at Afron Park? Like, what was the next step? What was the game plan here?
Just go there. We went there, and
Whose idea was it to go there? Like, I'm trying to understand. You know what I mean?
don't worry about it. Yeah,
So I just want to get a feel of what
Yeah.
the discussion was like.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I kind of had a good feeling, but they were just like they just told me to go and head off 6th Avenue. So like, in my mind, I'm not really thinking about.
Well, you were at the park the night before or something, so you already kind of know where that's at.
Yeah, but I didn't know the park like that.
Okay.
It's
So they said they're there. Lewis or the Godbrother said they're there. They clarified that was Afron Park, and then what did they say they're gonna go do there? What's gonna happen?
they didn't really like give too much information on what was gonna happen, really. And I'm not even saying that because I want to protect anyone. Even though the only person I want to protect is my girlfriend and me.
The only person I want to protect is my girlfriend and me. That shit crazy, man. These, man. Every day, man, it don't matter how young you is, you know right from wrong, bro. You know what I'm saying? So to be in here doing this shit, you know this shit wrong, bro.
Because we stayed in the car, we didn't do anything. You know what I mean? Like it's just like
Like if you gonna go ahead and tell, just tell it. Like say it, man. Yeah, I went and got them. I knew what we was finna go do. It is what it is. You know, I'm rolling 60, bitch. You know what I'm saying?
We'll get to that. I just need to know what was said as you guys were heading there and when they got in the car, because nobody gets in the car with, 3 guys in the back, 2 guys armed with rifles, say they're there, Afron Park, and then
They got rifles? Damn. They armed with rifles? Shit. They trying to hit something.
it doesn't go dead silent from there. So what was the discussion in the car? And again, so that you understand, there was other people in that car that,
No.
that know what was said.
mm-hmm. I'm just trying to be direct about. It was just really more about. I think this is something about
They said something,
maybe.
okay. And what else? And what did it, again, you gotta put some context.
No, yeah, I'm trying to elaborate.
You don't have to, it doesn't have to be word for word, just a summary of what was the conversation.
I remember that someone was sending Lewis pictures. I remember that because we were talking about pictures that were being sent or something like that. And they just kept talking about that, really like that. What was there?
Who said something about, somebody said something about
No,
that?
it was like whatever like kept talking. It was just between Lewis and the Godbrother.
Gotcha, do you know who said something about,
Lewis and Lewis.
Lewis?
Yeah.
And who, did you guys figure out who was sending Lewis pictures?
I'm pretty sure they found out, but I didn't know.
Who was it?
I'm pretty sure it was.
And what was going on? What was that discussion like? What was sending him, telling him?
So I guess the boy who died was sending Lewis pictures, probably saying, I'm at your park. Ooh, I don't know. I ain't gonna say that because I don't know, but it was sending him pictures to make him mad enough to go get some sticks in. and ready to go. Yeah.
Taunting.
Taunting him?
Yeah.
So, I was sending him pictures taunting him.
Yeah, I know that because he was getting like aggressive or like mad at his phone.
And he told you it was.
Yeah. Well, I heard it.
Okay, so we're sending Lewis pictures taunting him.
Mm-hmm.
And then what did Lewis, how did Lewis react? What did he say he's gonna do?
He didn't really say he was gonna do anything. He was just, like I said, he brushed it off, and he was like, "All right, take me there." And I was like, "What?" You know what I mean? Kind of a question.
Take me to.
Yeah. African Park.
What did he say he's gonna do there?
I don't. If like anything, he said anything like he said something about I'm gonna show them or something like that.
He said what?
I'm gonna show them, and that's like not word for word what he said. I'm just, you know.
So you didn't go when he got them. They jumped in the car with sticks, and he said, "I'm finna show them." And you went over there. Yeah.
I'm trying to.
Gotcha.
How
You're
you
just
told me.
summarizing it.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
how you told me. Yeah.
So did he describe his actions of what he was gonna do? Did he say he's gonna talk to him, fight him, shoot him?
No, that's what. Yeah, no. He didn't describe anything. I literally, the most I would think it was like scary, cause I never really, you know.
Can you take a 30-second break? Yeah. Can we real quick? Yeah, of course.
Do you want to pause it?
We can just keep, it's just gonna get, alright. 30 seconds. You guys want to? Okay.
His lawyer took him out, like, because his lawyer already know he just fucked himself up, bro. His lawyer don't give a fuck about him, bro. Real shit.
Thank you. Yeah, no problem. So, you're good, right?
Yeah, no,
Talk to
I'm
us?
fine. Yeah, no, I'm fine.
Okay. So he says take me there to Afron Park. He said I'm gonna show them.
Mm-hmm.
Do you recall what he said his actions are gonna be when he gets there? Because I'm sure if you.
I mean, it's not really about what he said. It was like me putting two and two together. I just like, I knew that he wasn't up to no good.
You did.
No.
You didn't. Okay. What about the fact that he had two guns? There's two guns in the car.
Yeah, that indicated that he was up to no good.
Got you.
Yeah.
And you realized? Did you know something bad's gonna happen?
Yeah.
Okay. What did you think is gonna happen? What was your assumption going there? Because like you said, he's
Yeah.
probably up to no good. There's two guys with guns.
At
They're
most,
talking shit on social media or however they're communicating.
I've never heard of like any like shootings or anything like that in between them. The only time I heard about something was when one of the kids I used to go to school with, but this is like I don't even talk to them anymore. They're going to fight, you know, either fight or fight and let it escalate.
Okay. And escalate, is that, are you referring to the guns? You thought they have guns and you guys got a big group yourself and.
No, the big group, that's what I don't understand about this whole part, is that they were the only two that get out. We literally all sat in the car listening to music. And when my girlfriend had said, what was that? Was that like, it kind of sounded like shots, and I was like, what?
So hold on, you guys eventually arrived to Afron Park.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't say, yeah, no, okay, let me explain.
You guys got to Afron Park.
Mhm.
Where
No,
did you?
we didn't go to Afron Park. That's another
Yeah,
thing.
tell me about that.
We, Afron Park is right here, I guess.
Okay.
Not I guess, it's there. And there's a curve like this.
Okay.
And we went down the street, and we had kept going down until it was like a light,
Okay.
like right out the end of the corner. And that's when they had told me to turn left.
Okay.
I turned left, and they were like looking into the apartments or whatever. and I did like a little like, if you have a, do you guys have a map? So I can show you.
Your phone up, Jeff?
I wish we had a,
I could print something.
yeah, is there a way I can print an aerial of that?
When it comes to my office for me?
Yeah, and you can continue.
Okay.
Or, no, we'll just wait till, or if he just logs me in and then you can.
Okay, I'll wait till he comes back. We'll just wait for Mr. Weiss to come back too, okay?
Yeah, no problem. I have a question.
Okay.
So this is, it doesn't, he's not, doesn't matter if he's here or not. This is just a, like, question. If this goes to trial, which it probably will, right? Am I gonna be, like, publicly, like, name dropped?
Let's talk about that with Mr. Weiss when he comes back. If you don't mind, I'll answer all your questions, I promise, okay?
No, no problem. I'm just,
I understand.
You
I get
the
it.
case, you the
I got
state's
you.
prime witness.
We'll address all that. If you want us to speak with your family after, we can certainly have that discussion out, you
no
know.
problem. That was scary.
Yeah, I don't know.
He wanna hang around the gang and all that shit, but now he wanna come in here and get the is my name gonna be publicly public for telling? Oh yeah, what you telling? Right in that discovery.
You alright? Water or anything? Anything else?
Please. I'm right.
Okay.
I appreciate you. Anytime.
Yeah, of course. You guys have a nice view up here, man. All the water and everything? You see that?
I'm not gonna lie. This whole time I haven't even been looking outside like that. I've just been blanking out in my own head.
I got you. Take a look, man. Take a breather. Can you take a look? You understand that this is totally voluntary on your part,
No,
right?
yeah, no.
You're not under arrest. You
No,
can
I
leave
know.
at any time.
Exactly, but you know, I don't want you guys thinking that I did something when I didn't.
Okay.
I'm
just letting you.
He's just trying to get his stuff out of this shit before shit hit the fan. He's a fucking cold rat.
know if you want us to leave at any point, just let us know.
Yeah, no, it's not like the first. I got that the first time.
Aaron, look at that. Thank you. While we wait for Mr. Weiss, that's nice. That's a nice little view right there.
Okay, so here's the,
Thank you.
do we wanna go over this real quick? It's kinda hard to see, it's a little small,
Sorry.
but, just kind of give you the context here, this is Melaleuca Lane,
So-
this is Davis Road, and that's the park.
We went this way.
Give him a blue pen and draw.
Yeah.
Once that we had stopped at this red light, they had told me to take a turn to the left
So you turn from Melaleuca onto Davis?
to Davis, yeah.
Okay.
And they had told me to go into the first variety. Well, actually, no. Initially, they told me to go just up and down the street to see, I guess.
Okay, up and down Davis?
Yeah, they wanted to see if someone was outside or something.
Okay.
And they were looking out the window. I seen
Okay.
that very clearly. And once they had like just told me to stop right here and turn into here. And this is where I dropped off Lewis and
That makes sense.
what's his name? His godbrother.
When you say godbrother again, it's Stephanie's brother.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
You call him
I call him godbrother just because. well, not godbrother. I meant brother-in-law.
I got you.
I'm sorry.
Brother-in-law.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
We'll clarify that.
Yeah,
Okay.
okay. And then
So this arrow that you just drew pointing into this neighborhood, this is the road that you turned into? And you drove to the end right there?
yeah,
Okay.
and then they just got off.
So you got out of the car at the end?
Yeah, on the opposite side though. I can't see what side they were getting off on.
Okay.
Driver, passenger side.
This big circle you circled down here, that's where they got dropped off?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
And did you stay there or did you drive
No.
around?
I had went this way because it was way too dark down there, and I did not want to be in someone's parking space. And I had went this way. I think between here, it's the.
So you drove about 1 block down on Davis
It didn't really seem like a block. It was like
to the next house over
yeah,
on
literally, it was in like the next block, and then yeah, well yeah, the next block, yeah. So, and I just parked right here and waited facing this way.
Okay. Just put an X here so I can remember. So
You waited, huh?
that's where you put the X is where you waited and you dropped them off where the circle is.
Yeah.
And how did you know when they were ready to come back?
Actually, that's where I like, you know. So right here, I was waiting. I was keep in mind, I'm still thinking about just me and Tati. Really, like, honestly, I didn't really care about anything else because I wasn't really paying mind to everything else. Just me and Tati, because I really thought we were about to break up after this. So, she had said she thought she heard something, and that's when I was like,
I mean, so let's paint a picture here if you don't mind. You guys get there, you pull into this dead end. So let's pause here. You guys get. He says he's talking with what appears to.
Yeah. Walk this way.
Okay.
When I see
And when you're pointing this way, you're pointing to this area that backs up to Athron Park. This
Yeah.
little this is like a little fenced area, I think, right?
yeah,
It's like a
how
little.
can I say it was like mad.
It's uphill. Does that ring a bell to you?
It was dark, boss.
Okay, gotcha. So when you guys pulled in here, what did he tell you? Like, what did he say? 'Cause
He literally-
it's not normal.
No, he literally just said wait.
Okay, and then what did you see when he said wait? How did they get out of the car?
Fast.
And what did they have with them?
I heard like hit the door of the Jeep.
Okay. So first, who got out of the car?
First, I think it was Lewis
Okay, and who else?
and his brother-in-law.
Keep going, I'll be right back.
Okay, you're good with us continuing?
Yeah, no problem. Yeah.
So Lewis and his brother-in-law, who Stephanie's
Yeah, but
brother got out. Were they holding anything?
well, the brother wasn't. He had came up to the passenger window and he looked in and I couldn't see anything.
Okay, what about Lewis?
Lewis, I think so.
Okay, what was Lewis holding?
Pretty sure he was holding the guns.
Both of them?
Yes.
Is that yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. So Lewis was holding. So when they got, I remember when you told me earlier, Jose got in the car with both cars.
No, Jose wasn't in the car.
I'm sorry, the brother-in-law.
Yeah.
He got in the car holding both the guns,
Mhm.
but when they got out, Lewis was holding both the guns
Yeah.
when they got dropped off.
Mm-hmm.
And did you see Lewis give the gun to the brother-in-law, or you know who I'm referring to?
Yeah. I couldn't see anything once because right here, we didn't necessarily stop. Like right here, I think there's a crack in between these houses,
Okay.
and that's where they were headed down. And there was no like lamps or anything. I could not see anything. But I want to say yes because I don't want to be wrong. And they had walked out this way.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
There you go.
So here's a 3D view of the park. So it's fancy. So this is the road that you pointed to
Mhm.
that you guys pulled down.
Yep.
And they got dropped off right here, right?
No, around. I want to say around here.
Okay.
And I'm pretty sure there's a crack in between the trees right here.
Okay.
And that's where they
So
walked.
so they walked on the right side of the houses and walked to the back.
I don't know
You don't know where they walked to.
Because I was like mad. But
Okay.
I couldn't see anything from them.
And then
I was just parked right here.
got you, and you went about right here?
Yeah, right here.
Okay, so next to that street you pulled down, you went to the next house over on the block and parked right there.
Yeah.
Okay, got you. So when they got out of the car, from what you recall, I know it was on October, but from what you recall, Lewis was holding both the guns. As they walked away, did you see the other gentleman, the brother, holding a gun as well? Yes or no?
I don't want to say, because like from my peripheral, I couldn't see them pass guns.
Thank you, sir.
But
When they got out of the car, there was two people that got out of the car.
Yeah.
And there's two long guns, right?
yes,
They
sir.
got out of the car with
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm not,
And then what happened?
and then after that, it was like 10 minutes. Not even. I want to say like
That's a long time, man. That's fine, whatever. you remember.
about 6 to 10 minutes. About 6 to 10 minutes. I want to say.
Why did you pull down the next street over? Why didn't you wait there?
I just didn't want to be blocked off by any traffic or just getting into like parking spots or anything.
And again, what did Lewis say and what did the other gentlemen say when they got out?
They just said, wait.
Just said wait, nothing
Yeah,
else.
wait here.
Both of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't wait there.
Okay. So then you moved down.
Mhm.
And then what happened?
So I'm right here with my
Okay.
girlfriend, and there's 3 guys. There's one in the half. I mean, in the front, like the middle seat, and then there's 2 in the trunk. And the guy in the middle seat, I think it was, he was the one that has said, or no, Tati. Let me come back. Tati has said, I heard shots or something along those lines, and I was like, are you sure? And I heard them too. I was like, those were shots, yeah. And
There's no way you couldn't hear them.
no, exactly, that's what I'm saying. Like I was like, when they specifically like had told me, there's no way that you can like just.
And it wasn't one shot or something.
No.
It was how many did you hear?
It was a lot.
Would you say more than 25? Less than 50? Or more than 10, less than 50?
More than 10 less than 50.
Would that be accurate?
I think so.
But you heard a lot.
You heard a lot.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, after a while, it started making sense. Those are gunshots, yeah.
Okay.
Damn, they went over there and shot the place up with rifles and shit.
Delicious.
What happened when you heard the gunshots?
One of the boys had pointed out that there was Lewis and his godbrother were walking in between this right here, the grass patch.
So that's along the back of those houses?
Yeah, grass patch right there.
This right here?
Yeah,
Hold on, you're wrong.
Oh, sorry.
right here. And then this is where I was right here. So one of the boys had pointed them out from over here.
Okay.
And I was like, why are they going down there if we were supposed to be over here, right?
Gotcha.
So that's when I had pulled around,
Mhm.
and they had ran towards me when they seen me.
Okay. I'm gonna draw an arrow here so that we can remember this later. So this.
He basically admitting to taking his homies on a hit. Now he want to tell on everybody and try to think he gonna save himself.
Right here.
Right here. Yeah.
Okay. So we'll draw an arrow, and that's where Lewis and the other subject were walking, right? We'll just write here, Lewis, other subject walking.
Mhm.
And that was after. So this area they were walking was after the shooting.
Mhm.
So they saw you from here and ran to you guys.
No. So one of the boys that was inside the car
Mhm.
had seen them.
Saw them.
Yeah, exactly. They saw them walking down the grass patch,
Okay.
and that's when I literally didn't even like skirt off. I literally drove. It was calm, and I had gone
Look, he said I drove calm. Yeah, you did that for a reason.
right here. And when they had hopped in, I was like, what happened?
Okay. Gotcha. So you picked them up on the side of the road as they came to the car.
On the main road.
Okay.
Yes.
You picked them up on Davis.
Mm-hmm.
And what did they say? Well, when they came up to the car, what were they holding?
I feel one of the godbrother was the one that was holding both guns now.
Okay, so now his
His brother-in-law. Sorry.
Okay.
This is
Gotcha, I get it. We'll clarify that later so we know we're talking about the
no.
same
Yeah.
person.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
So at this point, Lewis wasn't holding anything and the godbrother was holding both
Mhm.
guns.
And one thing that changed was that
Brother, what?
the brother-in-law had his hoodie up from when he came out of the car with his hoodie down.
Okay. And they got in the car, and what did Lewis say when he got in the car?
Lewis didn't really say anything. It was more of a look out, brother. He was like, yeah, let's go home. And I was like, what just happened? You know what I mean? Like,
Brother-in-law said, let's go home.
Mhm.
And what else about what had transpired?
they tried, I mean, like, I tried to, like, really, like, crack on them. It's that, like, get them to tell me. But, like, they wouldn't. And then when we had drove away, I had seen, when I was in the rear mirror, I had seen one of the boys point out the window. So that's when, like, my gut instinct just started hitting.
What did you see?
I didn't see anything. I just seen the boy pointing out the window. So, like, you know, like,
What did he point? What did he say?
he pointed at the Seacrest or whatever, or not Seacrest. What's that? Africa.
Sarah FICA?
Yeah.
Okay. So so you guys left this way going straight on
Mhm.
Davis? Because you pulled out this way.
Yeah, I turned right when we pulled out.
Okay, so you turned on Melaleuca, not Sarah FICA.
Mhm. No.
Okay, so you're.
No, I'm saying like when we had reach out here,
Mhm.
this is when the boy was pointing out the window.
Gotcha, and this is right facing right across Afron Park on Melaleuca. And he pointed out the window, and what did he say?
I couldn't hear him because it was like the boys in the trunk, so like I was just like trying
So what made your gut wrench then?
to I seen it.
What did you see?
I seen the boy pointing out the window, so
What?
the boys were just there. You know what I mean? That's why the gut just hit.
So you just thought something was wrong?
Yeah, I was just trying to put two and two together because like I still wasn't being told anything.
Did you see anything when you looked out the window?
No.
Did anybody else in the car say what they saw?
I did see someone walking, but that's it.
Did anybody else in the car point out what they saw?
Mm-hmm. I think one of the boys in the back had said something about someone on the street,
What was that? What was that?
like, well, there's people over there.
Okay, what else?
Mm-hmm. One of them said something about a T-shirt.
Okay, so let's just cut to the chase. Was there anybody point out anybody laying there, anything like that?
No, like no,
Okay,
no, I can't. Like no.
okay. And what did Lewis say when he got in the car? Because Lewis talked in the car.
It was just like, I think he said something along the lines of like something about not being there or not. Being like not being there, just like he didn't shoot back again, I guess.
He said he didn't shoot back.
Something like that.
Can you? I know this is tough.
No, yeah, it's
But can you try to remember the context of what was said?
well, he said one of them shot back.
He said one of them shot back.
Mm-hmm.
Who said that? Lewis?
Yeah. Or
Are you sure?
mm-hmm.
And
How you gonna be in? He's a pathetic. This guy's pathetic, man.
but what did he say he did?
He was shooting at the air.
Lewis said one of them shot back, shooting in the air.
Yeah, something like that. Or like they were like trying to shoot up at legs.
What did Lewis say he did?
He still didn't even like speak on it. He just
I mean, why would somebody be shooting back? Like, what did he do?
well, that's where he shot at them.
Okay, did he say that?
Did he say that? No.
He never said that he shot at anybody.
But it's like you don't have to put two and two. You don't have to be a science genius.
But you realized that he did?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what did Jose say? I'm sorry, what did the brother of Stephanie say?
Nothing. That's when things got really suspicious because the guy, he was just like more so like quiet, like looking out the window type stuff. Just like if he was like having like an existential like crisis.
That's a really good existential crisis. But again, Mr. Nieves, there was discussion in that car between Lewis others.
No, I'm just listening.
So I guess my question to you is, and I expect an upfront answer from, it seems like you've been upfront about everything else. What did Lewis and Stephanie's brother say after the shooting in regards to that shooting?
After?
Yeah, when they got in the car, what did they say about that shooting? Did they say they shot? Did they say we got him? What did they say? And I'm not saying that's the suggest anything, but what was the discussion related to that shooting?
Yeah. He didn't say anything about, like directly, we killed him, we shot him.
Okay.
He, like, it was more direct, so, yeah, we shot at them. And, like, it wasn't because I heard it from them talking to me, it was because everybody in the back of the car was, like, talking amongst themselves.
Okay, so did Lewis say, yeah, we shot them?
I don't remember who said it. I'm gonna be very honest. Everything I was fucking was on the road.
So all you remember someone in the car said, yeah, we shot them.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't know if it was Lewis or the Stephanie's brother or anybody else in the car?
No.
Okay. And then where did you go after that?
We dropped them off
Where?
home at the Tulip.
The same address you picked
Yeah.
them up at?
Yeah.
What happened when you guys got there?
Nothing. They literally all got out, and everybody went on about their day like nothing happened.
Can I ask you the route that you took back?
Yeah.
Can you describe that to me?
I want to say I went on 6th Ave.
Mm-hmm.
So 6th Ave, PBC, turn right onto I-95.
So you took 6th Ave all the way to 95?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, then you turn right.
And then I turned right and just dropped them off.
Where did you get off at?
6th Ave from I-95.
No, so you took 6th Ave to 95, you got on 95.
Oh yeah, no, and then I
And you
got
went
off
south?
Yeah, and then I got off at the
Which exit did you get off at?
Which exit?
it's Lantana Road, I think.
That's an exit.
It's an exit.
No, I don't.
So it goes.
I think it was Hyperlexa or Lantana. I don't
So, yeah, I'm
remember.
just saying, so it goes 6th Avenue, then it goes Lantana, then it goes Hypoluxo.
Hyperlexa.
Okay, so Hypoluxo.
Hyperlexa.
And then when you got over Hypoluxo, did you make a right or a left?
Left.
Okay. Then you took a left, and then did you make a right or stay straight at Seacrest?
Right.
Made a right on Seacrest?
Yeah.
Okay. And then you went down into the neighborhood
Mm-hmm.
and dropped them off, right?
Yeah.
I got it up here too.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
I think we're.
This is Afron Park.
Mm-hmm.
This is 6th Avenue South.
Yeah.
So you
6th
traveled
Avenue. Yeah.
all the way east
Yeah.
to 95,
Seen Palm Beach State. Mm-hmm.
and you went south on 95,
South on 95. Yeah.
and you got off at Hypoluxo.
Yeah.
This is like kind of say you got off at Hypoluxo.
No. I turned left. When
Okay,
we
so
were-
you went. Okay, got
Yeah.
you. So you went eastbound when you got off Hypoluxo.
Yeah.
And then from there you went to the.
Seacrest, and you made a right.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay,
Okay, gotcha.
that's fine.
And then again, when you got back to that location on Tulip,
Mhm.
what was the discuss? What did they say before you already got out of the car?
It's like he being like he's snitching, but it's like he a dumbass, bro. Cause like he's snitching, but he's trying to like think about how he can not say something that make himself look bad.
I remember this clearly. One of them said, "Be careful."
Who said that?
I think it was the godbrother. Like, be careful driving home. I was like, okay. Like, I mean, it just sounds like someone just saying, all right, drive home safely. You know what I mean?
What did Lewis say?
What did Lewis say?
I can tell you what other people in the
No, I know that. I'm just trying to. I'm trying to remember
That's
everything that. I think Lewis, like. I can't really remember, boss.
You don't remember what Lewis
I
said?
don't remember what Lewis said.
Are you able to provide a summary of what you think he said? Or what you remember, not what you think?
He said go home. I remember that. That was one thing that Lewis said. He said go home.
Did he tell you guys to change clothes?
No.
Okay. You don't remember that?
No, I remember that he didn't tell me to, well, after he said go home, that was it.
Okay. And you didn't, so just to, I guess this is a question anybody would have is, you didn't ask him what happened or why it happened or anything?
I mean, I had questions, but like, I didn't want to like, this is where the questions that I had earlier will come into play. When I had found out that it was one of like the BOE kids that had died, I probably, a red flag that came off. And then there was another red flag that when I went to Lewis's house, I never seen his god brother or his couple.
His
Brother-in-law.
We'll clarify
Stephanie's
details
brother.
later, but Stephanie's brother for now is
Mhm.
fine.
Yeah, and I didn't see him either. And then,
But you mean following the shooting when you went to his house down the road, you never saw the other person who had a gun that evening?
exactly.
Okay.
And I didn't see the guns ever again either.
You never saw the guns again?
Well, a little bit after, but after that, no.
Where did you see the guns again after?
The house.
On Tulip?
Yeah.
How long after the shooting did you see the guns there again?
I'm trying to remember how much, because I didn't really go waiting that much because it was just.
Was it like a few weeks after, a month after?
No,
2 months
I
after?
don't think it was that much time. I think it was like a week
Just a
or
week?
2 weeks.
Okay. And so, what was your discussion with Lewis and the brother, who the same person we're talking about? What was your discussion with them afterwards going forward? Because you guys communicated a lot.
The godbrother didn't talk to him. So the godbrother, that's out of the question. I never talked to him. Never texted him, never called him. Like,
Okay.
Lewis, I talked to because me and Lewis, that's
You guys are boys.
exactly, that's the person I grew up with. And I'm one of our friends. When you asked me, you had asked me if you were close to these people. And I told you, I named Lewis because Lewis is the only person that was on
How close are you and Lewis?
me and Lewis. We're pretty close.
Like best friends?
I wouldn't say best friends just because we kind of been falling out
Okay.
prior to that.
Close friends?
Yeah, close friends.
How often do you guys see each other weekly?
Every now and then, really.
A few times a week?
Nah,
A few times a month?
yeah, maybe like twice.
And how often do you guys communicate on a daily basis, like text, Instagram, all that?
Literally not often. But
But he's a close friend.
exactly, yeah. So
Okay.
if anything, if anything was to happen, he would have called me.
Okay. So what was your discussion with Lewis after this incident?
We talked about. I remember that. Well, because he showed me the picture. He had looked up everything, and I remember the face. There was someone that posted a picture, and Lewis was just showing me that there was other people in the comments, making fun of it or taunting and saying we're smoking on or something like that. But I just.
But what did Lewis say about this incident after it happened? The weeks after, because we're in February now.
Yeah.
This happened in October.
Exactly.
So what has Lewis said about this to you? You guys are close friends, so I'm sure he confides in you. And listen, again, this is not to scare you, but
No,
Lewis
sorry.
ain't gonna be there for you, man.
This is. I understand. This is between me and my lawyer. We talked about it. I'm the only person I'm really trying to save here. I'm just. You see me
Trying to
if I
save
started
yourself.
it because you actually questioned me on a question that I didn't have knowledge of, and I'm just
I understand.
Did Lewis talk about the shooting to you afterwards? Did he say, man, I really regret shooting these guys?
No.
Or did he say, man, could you believe that, man, we got this guy.
Okay, I can't answer
Is
you.
he gonna shut up now?
He didn't say anything that insinuated that he shot them.
What did he say?
It was just taunting, really. Like, making fun of him.
So let me tell you this: are we gonna find correspondence, messages, texts, anything like that? Because records get preserved
Mm-hmm.
that are gonna conflict that. Because I don't want you to be dishonest with me in a sworn
Mhm.
statement, and then I find out that's contradicted later.
Mhm.
Because I don't want your credibility to be questioned.
Yeah.
So what did Lewis tell you in regards to his role in that shooting? Is the question. Because you guys had, again, don't quote me because I don't remember exactly what, there's a lot of records I
Yeah.
looked at. Somebody talked about emptying a whole clip and things like that. So what did Lewis say specifically about when that shooting happened? Not your phone, there's a lot of other avenues of investigations that we have.
That's why I said personally, I haven't been told anything like that. I haven't, like... He did, well... If anything, he said that, it's hot. Like, he needs to lay low. And I was like, lay low? But that was like around the time that, his brother-in-law had moved.
And what did you perceive that as?
Suspicious.
Just what?
Suspicious.
Did you ever find out why that gentleman moved?
Mm-hmm. That's the one thing that was like literally a red flag to me. Like, why would you move anywhere?
Did you
Cause you just took him on a fucking hit? The fuck you mean?
ask?
No. He literally, well, I did, and I'll tell you the answer. It was like they moved because his family was up there or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But that's about it.
Did you ever Google about somebody being shot at Afron Park, or did you ever look any news stories up? When did you do that?
When I kind of got a hitch that like.
Would that have been that night that you got a hitch?
I don't think it was directly that night. I think it was like the next morning, maybe.
Okay, so the next morning you Google something, what'd you find?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Nothing.
Okay. Did you eventually find a news story? Did you read a news story about it on your phone?
Yeah, but it was sent to me. It wasn't that. It was.
Man, this man bogus as hell, man. He just in here trying to save himself, like he said. He gonna fuck around and do time too.
I'm trying to remember. I think it was Tati that had shown me.
Okay. Did you guys communicate back and forth about it, saying?
The most that we did was like, just like, we had to sit down and we kind of talked about things, because me and Tati were like the only people that were like suspicious that anything happened. So we just like kind of like talked about it and like who the kid knew, who he was, because I still, prior to that, I didn't go to school with him. I never texted him. I didn't have any personal interest in him.
So that next day or the day after, when you found out about this person being killed at Afron Park, at that point, did you realize, oh, what the hell?
It was like my heart just like sank and fell out of my ass, basically.
Because you're like, oh my God, I was there, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So on your phone, you have a Google, obviously you know what a Google search is.
Yes, sir.
So on your phone, you went to the Google search and you typed in something about a shooting at Afron Park?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, and that was within days?
No, I didn't look up Afron Park. I just looked up literally just shooting him like right there. This is
Okay.
prior to me not knowing what.
But you were trying to search to see what happened
Yeah,
that night.
because I prior to that, when I went there, I didn't know what Afron Park was.
Okay.
And,
Do you mind if I ask?
Sure.
After the talk, I don't want to interrupt you.
no, go ahead, absolutely, sir.
Or if that's okay.
Yeah.
Did you tell me about somebody sending you a picture of, police lights at some point?
Yeah,
Tell me about that.
yeah. Lewis did send me pictures of police lights that were parked along the what's it called? What's that road that's
I think Melaleuca?
Melaleuca, yeah. And that's when things just
I do have a picture that was in the records I reviewed associated with, again, I don't know who sent what, but,
I don't know. I know that Lewis didn't take the picture.
who took that picture?
That's what I don't know.
Okay.
That's what I was about to tell you.
But Lewis sent you a picture of police lights, and you recognize that picture as the area you guys
Yeah.
were at?
Yeah.
And what did you say when you saw that?
Like, I literally, like, I just asked, like, what happened?
And what did he say?
He didn't, like, speak on it, really.
So what did he say?
He was like, I don't know.
Are you just saying that?
No, he denied it. Like, knowing anything.
So Lewis sent you a picture of police lights in an area you recognize to be Afron Park area where you guys were just at.
Yes, sir.
And how long after the shooting do you remember Lewis sending you that?
Like, literally, like, it was, I got home, and I was there, like, from 11
Just
to,
within the same day, or
no, it was, like, literally, like, hours. Maybe, like, it wasn't, like, 30 minutes or anything like that. It was a
Okay.
few hours.
And did he text that to you or send it to you on Instagram?
I think he texted me.
Okay. And so again, I just want to be clear.
Mm-hmm.
You obviously it sounds like you realize that.
I was caught in the middle of something I didn't want to be in.
Correct. And you realize that there was a shooting that occurred that night and a gentleman was killed as a result.
Mhm.
Correct?
That's what I want to know, yes.
Okay. But you never asked Lewis or this brother-in-law about that at all?
I couldn't ask his brother because
You didn't see him? Whatever, you
I
couldn't ask
didn't talk
Lewis
to him
either?
like that. And then Lewis, he, like, brushed it off as, like, someone else killed him. If anything, you know what I mean?
But you know that that's not the case?
I just thought that he was involved. I don't know who did what to shoot. Because, like I said, I was on the other side of the park.
Okay.
But,
Alright. And do you know anybody else who was in that car as far as names?
that's one thing I couldn't tell you. And it's not because I'm trying to hide anyone. I just don't know their names.
You only know Tati, Gada, and Lewis?
Mm-hmm. And Godbrother, just because I've seen him around.
Gotcha. Yep. I know you've had several different Instagrams. Give me all of your Instagram account names.
Jesus. I know Came From The Cut was one of them.
K from the cut.
Yeah, you gotta ask me about that one.
Okay. And that one was a weird spelling, so it's the letter.
No, it's like 4 RM.
Yeah.
That's like the only thing that's weird.
Yep. So it's the letter K, the number 4, RM. I'm sorry?
I'll spell it out for you.
Okay.
Something like that.
K4RMDACUTT.
Something like that.
Okay.
So
And what other ones?
prior to that,
After? What other accounts have you
no, I
got?
think that's only like Instagram that I have.
What about Dolo.kev?
No, that was prior to that.
Okay, but I'm asking for all of them.
Okay, yeah. Oh, you know how to spell that.
Is it just Dolo.kev?
Yeah.
And what else?
I won't think about it. I think it's been Dole.kev for a while, for like a few months.
And then you changed it to 40 SWK, right?
Yeah.
I'm sorry?
Yeah.
Is that what it is now?
But that's not that's all different. No, it's more private.
You have a private and a public account?
Yeah.
Okay. So within the last year, your 3 Instagram accounts have been the K from the cut, Dolo.kev, and 40 SWK?
Mm-hmm.
And that's all within 1 year?
I think so.
Okay. And have you communicated with Lewis on all 3 of them?
I mean, they're all the same account. It's just different names.
Oh, you've changed. It's the same account. Oh, okay,
Yeah,
gotcha.
I didn't want you
So this
thinking
is
that I had
one account.
Yeah, no,
Okay, gotcha.
Dolu.Kevin
Gotcha.
and the
Gotcha.
K front and cut is the same Instagram account.
So all three are the same.
No. The 40
40 and Dolo are the same.
no. 40 is by itself, Dolo
Okay.
and K.
Gotcha. And what's the email you used for those?
Shit. I think it's just like my name and my birthday. Kevin X 1902 at gmail.com.
Say it again.
My work email. Kevin X 1902
1902.
at gmail.com.
Is that where you back up your cell phone to as well?
Honestly, I don't know what my phone's backed up to.
Okay.
Cause I had like a whole like iTunes thing that I don't know.
What's your Apple iCloud account?
It's connected to that.
Okay, what's your iCloud account though? Because you would have a separate iCloud account, correct?
Yeah, but it's in it's like the email. It's just password. It's the email.
No. So this is at gmail.com.
Oh,
so
no,
what is your
iCloud.com.
iCloud.com one?
I want here you go. This is the email that it's linked to, but the password, I think it's like
Okay. So the email you wrote is rare.
Yeah, and if anything, it's iCloud.com then.
Oh, what is this? Rare toxin?
Toxic.
Rare toxic HD.
I literally made that when I was like,
Okay. No, that's fine.
Yeah.
And the password is okay. And okay. And your Snapchat?
Snapchat. King.Kevin.
I'm sorry.
King.Kevin0.
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 0. And have you communicated with Lewis on Snapchat?
No. Like prior, like in general?
Just in general.
Yeah, in general, yes. But
And what's Lewis's Snapchat?
that I don't know. Other like, usernames or like just Lewis.
Are you friends with the brother, the brother-in-law, the person you're referring to that had the gun the second night? Are you friends with him on Instagram or
The brother-in-law? No. Literally nothing.
And you don't know Lewis's Snapchat?
No.
Okay. Before I get into this, do you have anything?
No.
You mind if I show you some pictures?
Sure.
Where's the Jeep at?
It was completely unrelated. My mom, like, her transmission went out or something like that.
Was it in shop or is she
Yeah,
selling it
for
or
sure. I can't answer because I really don't know.
Oh, okay.
Like, it's funny, my transmission went out too.
Okay. Got it.
You don't know which shop it's at?
No.
Mom's gonna know that? Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. So, first question, how long have you known Lewis?
Since 9th grade.
Since 9th grade?
Mhm.
How many years would that be approximately?
3 to 4.
And you've seen him
You said they grew up together
right?
first.
Yeah.
You're a lying ass motherfucker.
And if I show you a picture of Lewis, you'd be able to recognize him? Would that be Lewis?
Yes, sir.
I'm sorry?
Yeah.
Can you just initial this photo for me? Or sign it?
Sign it.
Yeah, so either sign or initial. Okay. Is that your mom's Jeep that you drove that night on October 10th?
Yeah.
Okay, you just do the same thing.
This man a fucking idiot.
The gentleman that was with Lewis,
Hmm.
Stephanie's
Brother.
brother, how long have you known him?
I want to say like a year. Ever since Stephanie and Louis been dating.
And how many times have you seen him in person?
Not that often. It was like more like 3.
You've seen him at least 3 times in
Yeah.
person?
But like I never really like communicated with him.
No, yeah, that's fine. I'm just trying to get.
No, it's okay.
So you've only seen him twice prior to the night of that shooting, or you've seen him more than that prior to that?
No, prior to the shooting, I think I've seen him like 2-3 times. Yeah,
Okay. So about 3 times you've seen him in person.
maybe a little bit more. Yeah, 4 or 5.
You're familiar with him?
Yeah, I'm familiar with his face. Yeah, but I just don't know his name like that.
You just don't know his name,
Yeah.
so.
And he's not. Listen, he's not the person I'm trying to like protect.
Okay. You've seen him about 3 to 4 times in person, and you're familiar with his face. Is that correct?
I'm familiar with his face.
And if I show you a photo of him, you would recognize
Yeah.
him? Okay.
So if you were walking down the street and you saw him, you'd be like, oh yeah, that's Lewis's
Yeah.
brother-in-law,
Yeah.
whatever we call him.
You just don't know his
You
name.
just don't know.
No, I don't know his name.
What did you call him? Like, what was his nickname?
It was like Pepe or something like that.
What was
It
it?
was like Pepe or something like that.
Pepe?
Something like that.
Okay. So is that what you called him when you saw him?
I didn't even really talk to him.
Well, if you did communicate with him,
I guess so. Yeah.
you just called Pepe?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that Pepe?
Yeah.
Or do you recognize to be Stephanie's brother?
Yeah.
Okay. You the same thing?
So you referred to him as godbrother, you referred to him as brother-in-law. So when we were talking about him.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's just like I'm sorry.
This is the gentleman that you're talking about.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's like I know it's confusing.
Okay, well, that's all right. We just want to make sure that
listen,
the person that you were talking about.
I've met like 30 godbrothers and stuff, so it's like that's what it was.
Since we started this interview, you made a reference several times to brother-in-law, godbrother, and whatever. Is this the person you're talking
Yeah.
about? And that would be Pepe.
Mhm.
And Pepe would be the person who was the other person who had the gun that night,
Yeah.
except Lewis.
Yeah.
And only Lewis and who you recognize as Pepe had the guns that night. Okay. Who's that?
I don't know who like that.
Oh, you were with him.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know his name.
You don't know who that is.
No, I don't know his name.
What do you know him as?
That's one thing I don't know. That's not one person I can't answer for.
For you,
I think it's like Dole or something like that. That's where I got it from.
Dola?
Yeah.
Isn't that your nickname or your Instagram name?
Yeah.
So this guy has your name?
Yeah.
Okay. But you don't know him.
Mm.
Okay. Just same thing if you could sign or initial. Who's that?
Louis.
Who's it?
Louis.
Okay.
Yeah.
And when you say Louis, you're referring to Louis Cadillo?
Yeah.
Okay. Recognize these pictures.
Yes, sir.
So let's go through it real quick.
Pepe Louis.
I'm sorry?
Pepe Louis.
Okay.
I don't know that guy.
So let's go slowly. Blue shirt,
Louis.
white hoodie.
Me.
Black hoodie or black shirt,
Dolo. I think that's what I told you. And then Pepe.
and that's Pepe at that.
Yes, sir.
Okay. You could just initial for me.
When was that picture taken?
It wasn't the same night, or like I don't remember when, but I'm pretty sure it was like that.
I'm sorry,
I'm pretty sure it was on the same night of that.
of what?
That. I wearing the same shirt.
Okay. Would that have been close to the day of the day that you drove to Afron
Yeah.
Park?
I think so.
But it was before?
Yeah.
But you don't know how long? Maybe a couple days, week, or how long?
No, I think it was like the day before.
Day before?
Yeah.
Here's another picture, same thing.
Mhm.
Who took this picture? Who took these pictures?
Honestly, I cannot tell you.
But you were in it.
It's not even to like front.
But you're in the picture, so you don't remember who took the pictures that you're in?
Maybe. Cause he asked me the same question and I I was just trying to think.
Where was that picture taken at?
It was at the Boyd address.
The two,
The Tulip address?
Yeah.
321?
I think it was let me just verify because I don't want to be wrong. This is how far we are in this now. All these pictures. So this picture was taken at the 31 Tulip Tree Drive
Yeah.
address?
Mhm.
And this was about a day before the shooting?
I think so.
Okay.
This nigga going to jail with them. He think he just finna tell and get out of this
Who was
shit.
there that night you guys took these pictures?
Lewis's girlfriend and her family.
Stephanie and her family? Okay. Can I show you a video?
That's from.
Oh, you already showed this video, right? Yeah.
Tell them boys ain't outside, cuz these niggas ain't outside, baby. We on your block, nigga. We on your block with them drakes, nigga. Fuck out here. You pussy ass nigga, man. These pussy ass nigga, man. Tell them boys ain't not outside. They not coming outside, bro. We been out here. Y'all boys ain't outside.
Okay. Is that you in the white filming?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And then where is that at?
Apple Park.
And when was that video?
Night before, I think. Maybe 2 nights before.
1 to 2 nights before?
Yeah, I can't really say when it was. 'Cause I don't remember.
He went to saying he ain't got no ties to the gang activity. You know, he not gang affiliated. He ain't got no ties to it, none of that. To now he on camera saying these boys ain't outside. Where they at? They ain't outside. We outside with Drakes. Ooh. Yeah, he going to jail with they
Date, and I'm not gonna say I don't remember the date because
That's fine. 1 to 2 nights before the homicide? And who's in that video?
I think it was Lou and him.
You're pointing to the picture here? You said Lewis in the blue and then the gentleman in the black hoodie? And who's the gentleman in the black hoodie?
Dolo.
What's his actual name?
I don't know his actual name.
But you're literally making a video with him at the homicide.
This is genuine. This is like I told you I'm not trying to protect anyone because I literally named everyone. I don't know his name like that. He's not my friend.
Is that you in the video saying we on your block?
Mhm.
So tell me what was. Give me the context on this video. So just put it in perspective for you.
No, I don't.
You made this you filmed this video and you're
Mhm.
and you're saying this. I'll play it again for you so you can hear your words.
I heard.
And within a day or two after you filmed this, at that exact location at Afron Park, this gentleman got killed by a car you were driving. But you guys were in the video.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Looks bad.
let's put some
Now you
context
trying to come in
this.
here and telling everybody to get yourself out of it.
So the video, Lewis had told me, let's go to Afron Park. We weren't looking for anyone, because they weren't looking for anyone in particular. I don't think they had texted anyone. Like, they didn't mention anything about anything like that. But, so we just trying to scare them.
Scare who?
BOE. Or just taunt them.
Scare and taunt BOE.
Mhm.
And who specifically?
This man.
Specifically, I
dumbass,
can't tell you.
Were you specifically trying to taunt?
I guess so, yeah.
What about?
No. I didn't know.
You don't at all?
Mm-mm.
So were you guys trying to kill or the gentleman who got out of the car?
Yeah, the beef with that, I know, I can tell you this for sure. The beef that is, like, there is between Lewis and,
Okay.
Yeah.
So it was a little misunderstanding?
That's what I'm saying, like, I don't know what they even beefed about, because...
So looking at these two pictures,
This man went on a fucking hit. Went and picked his homies up to go on a hit. Now he realized he didn't win in his car, his mama car. He's trying to go to the police station and tell them everything to try to get himself. I don't know what he's trying to get. Some less time or something.
again, they're the same location, right? That same night,
Mm-hmm.
same time frame. It looks like just different angles.
Yeah.
The guns that are in this picture,
Mhm.
is this the gun that Lewis had the night of the
Yeah.
homicide?
I think so.
Lewis and Pepe?
Yeah.
Yes or no?
Yes.
So this gun that Lewis is holding in the picture that has a green, or looks like a dark color
Frame.
frame.
No, it's rail, I guess.
Okay, so this gun that Lewis is holding in these pictures is the same one he had that night?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What about the gun that you're holding? Is that the one the other gentleman had?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
he
these
in,
are the two guns that we're using.
well, he in the picture holding the rifle too. But he talking about some. He not a member, and he not this and that. Man, this nigga, this boy right here, man, it's gonna be a long road for him, man.
Homicide?
Yes, sir.
Alright.
I don't know, it depends though. They might give him a slap on the wrist though. He coming in telling on everybody. They might just, I don't know. They don't tell him what they might do for him.
Do you know where those guns are now?
No. They weren't mine.
Okay. And
What's to stop Lewis from saying, no, we went over there, but he got out and shot. He the one who was shooting. Now what? Now what you gonna say? You feel me? Yeah, you done fucked up, boy.
you don't know anything about this other. Because I think
No, like when I said that I genuinely don't know who he is because he wasn't there the night of. So he just went to the park and that's it. And prior to that, I've only seen him like once. And I didn't really even get to ask his name because he's just like a serious face dude.
Okay.
I was like, no, I don't want to talk to him.
This gentleman in the black that you only know as Dolo, was he there that night that you guys went to the park?
The night of the shooting?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. And you don't recognize anybody else that was there?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Do you have anything, Jim?
No, just about Pepe. You know anything more about Pepe?
I know that he went to South Carolina.
South Carolina?
Something like that. I think so.
Damn, he said he went to South Carolina. Damn,
I think South.
Okay.
Maybe North. I don't know.
Do you know where he went?
I don't pay attention. I just know it's one of the Carolinas.
Yeah. Who told you that?
Well, I asked Lewis, and then he said that he had went up there to like visit his like dad or something like that.
Okay.
But like, it was kind of suspicious to me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure he moved with like his girlfriend or something like that.
Okay. Do you have any way to? Do you have any contact information for Pepe or anything?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know who would?
Mm-hmm. His sister
Just like his sister or something like that. Do you know anybody that he
hangs out
would hang out with that we could approach and maybe get a little information from?
Literally Lewis.
I'm sorry?
Lewis is like the
Lewis.
only person, yeah.
Do you know his dad's name?
His dad's name?
Do you know his girlfriend's name?
Who's? Uncle Pepe's.
Mhm.
Yeah, his girlfriend used to be friends with my girlfriend.
Okay. And she supposedly is up there as well?
I think so.
They both went together?
Yeah.
Yeah? And does she have family or people that live up there, or did they both
I
go
don't
live
think
with
so.
his
I'm pretty
dad?
sure like the whole family was his family.
Okay. Do they have a kid? Or does she have a
I
kid?
don't think so. Oh, actually, I think she's pregnant or something like that.
She's pregnant, but
Yeah, okay.
Something like that.
we don't know about any other children
No.
or anything like that? Okay.
Alright. Sir, do you have anything?
I wanted to
Is there
discuss,
anything that you want to say?
but we went over it. I was asking you earlier, and then this is the part where you try to.
To translate that, he and I talked a lot today about why he didn't come forward sooner,
Mhm.
about why he was not
That's his lawyer talking.
forthright when you talked to him the first time on Saturday, why we have to drag information out of him, and all those type of things. And I won't put words in his mouth, but I'd like him to explain.
Mm-hmm.
Do tell me that, that's important.
Mhm.
I need to know why. You gonna tell us this the first time?
I was scared, and that's not something I'm gonna just try to sugarcoat or anything. I was just scared.
Of what?
retribution from either side. You know, people just going after my family, being named publicly and being harassed.
Did there something that happened that made you more scared?
Yeah, when I told you, pretty sure it was like Drew. That like they were like following me, but like off burner.
Man, now he's scared. Now at first you was an active gang member and you was a OTF rolling 60 Crip. Now you scared and now you ready to go ahead and tell on everybody and you ready to just be done with all this shit.
And then my girlfriend, she had gotten a call from saying that he's outside waiting for her.
Mm-hmm.
So when I did like try, it's not that I didn't want to tell you the truth. It's just that I was scared what you would do with it, or publicize it. And things can go down from there. Because obviously you guys can't put a cop car outside my house every day.
All right. Does that have anything to do with why you didn't say something right after it happened?
Yeah.
Okay. Who were you afraid of?
All parties involved. Literally, all parties involved. Because there's like no good person. I
can understand that.
But you the same motherfucker who hanging around holding the gun and some y'all ain't on y'all block. Y'all ain't on y'all block. But now it's nobody's a good person. Man. That shit crazy, man.
Okay. All right.
Can I get into one more thing?
Sure, absolutely, sir.
Did you delete things from your phone?
Yes.
Okay.
Talk to them about that.
In general, I just deleted things off my phone because I was literally scared, like I said. But most of the things was like things that, like he told me wouldn't be important in this case. Like, like I smoke weed and stuff like that. It's not, I'm not. And then, I think.
With some pictures of you holding guns, other guns?
Yeah.
And why did you delete those?
Because I didn't want them to be attached to anything with this, because that's just not who I am anymore.
That's not who you are anymore. See what I'm saying, bro? That shit crazy, man. You got all these pictures, you holding guns, probably throwing up gang signs. Now you want to delete all your phone, want to delete all that, because that's not who I am anymore.
Or you can literally ask my mom for it.
Is your phone the one that your mom gave us last night?
Sure.
Okay.
Why did your mom have it?
Because I left it in case you guys would come here. Or come home.
When did you delete the items? After we spoke with you?
No. It was like, that's one thing I wanted to make clear, that he told me to make clear. It was very prior to that.
Mm-hmm.
I think our camera's running out of power.
That's fine, we'll just wrap it up with the audio.
Okay, yeah, but like I said, we'll obviously I know you might have some questions as far as legally going forward. We'll be happy to answer those questions for you. Just to, again, I won't go over everything because it's extensive, but everything we talked about as far as the shooting and stuff was about October 10th, 2020.
Mm-hmm.
And the gentleman who you referred to multiple times would be Pepe is, okay. All right, and you swear and affirm everything we talked about is the truth?
Everything's the truth.
Okay.
I didn't hide anything.
If there's something that you left out or remember at a later date, you'll contact your attorney, right? And then you'll let us know. Clarify that.
You know that from me, you can get an answer from. I'm not really scared of you guys. I'm really more scared of everything else.
And you guys have talked about the, the process going forward here, what we're gonna do as far as presenting stuff.
Maybe at the end we can talk about it a little bit.
Okay, all right.
And just to be clear for the record, nobody forced you to say anything you said today?
I said everything about what he asked me.
And this was fully voluntary on your end?
Sure.
And, okay, all right, that's it for me.
All right, well, in the interview, I guess.
Yep, it's 6:50 p.m. and this concludes the interview with Kevin.
Well, there you have it. That's the gang-affiliated youth interview/interrogation/full confession at the defendant's attorney's office. We're not interviewed in this case. However, this boy was interviewed prior to this interview on audio only. It's only 20 minutes, and I'm releasing that exclusively to my channel members and Patreons. I'm never releasing that to the public. Nobody's been convicted in this case. Everybody's presumed innocent until proven guilty. This young man has been released on what I believe to be about $10,000 on a $100,000 bond. The other two suspects have zero bond. They're not allowed out of jail as they await trial. I'll keep following this case, and I'll be sure to give you an update.
So they gave him a slight bond, you know what I'm saying? But he's still gonna do some time unless he just gonna testify or something, you feel me? He probably gonna do that, go on, sit on the stand and testify against his homies, even though he took him over there. And they still gonna give him some time though. He's still gonna have to do some time. Cause his homies and them lawyers gonna say, no, he a gang member too. He's not innocent. So it's all bad, you know what I'm saying? But you know, they want to be gang members and carry guns and shoot up the neighborhood. So that's what you get, man. Y'all like, subscribe, do all that YouTube shit, man.